Alright. We have a cargo start for Quactus. This could be very interesting for Quactus. I mean, I personally do not like cargo as much as subsector or pipeline, but we will see how Ascension responds to that cargo spawn as well as Quactus do. So, Natalie and Zups in West Junction, waiting to ambush Intric and MF in Skylights.
Who themselves look like they're ready to ambush as well, so not much going to be happening down there for a little bit.
And then MF gets a little bit of chip on Zups. And Zups just parasiting. It's good play there from those two aliens doing the early parasites. Lets everyone on the team know where they are.
You see Natalie trying to poke in the base. Gets the jump on Benage.
We'll be able to bite down that res tower freely, and it looks like Intric will head back to Skylights to try and save that res node. And we'll get caught out in the corner. Play. Oh!
Natalie getting two early kills there. It's not going to get him the Skylights node though, and if you look at the topo, there's still not much happening over there either, so very cautious play by Ascension.
And both Jekt and Scatter looking at the C12 vent very cautiously.
We do see early mines, it's pretty standard from Ascension.
Oh, as Zups takes out Bonage, Intric getting packed here, does take out Zups, but Natalie gets chipped down to about 10% HP, but now he's dead, so it doesn't even matter. And it looks like Casus is going to poke base a little bit, gets taken out by a mine in base. Now, Ascension playing extremely cautiously here.
Seeing the arms lab going up now. Nothing too unusual at this point, but yeah, definitely not sort of overextending too far down the map.
As Jekt gets packed here in C12, four aliens there, Notsu. Scatter will get packed as well. So
and this is the problem with playing this cautiously. You sort of open yourself up to just sit there and get that pack on you, and without capping, and now you've sort of opened up a fair bit of the res for the aliens on the right side of the map, so they're now sitting pretty...
Yeah, I think Quactus are definitely setting the pace of this game right now, playing very offensively. As Ascension not really pushing any rooms.
And when they are, they're sort of on their own there. So you see MF down on his own in sub, but not very cautious again, route blocking through west. And we haven't seen the Marines get past East Junction at all, so...
And Intric trying to take down these aliens, gets stuck underneath the railing there, will get taken out by Mulk. And so we actually do see one lurk to start off with. They did have a gorge early on in the game that got that tunnel up to nanogrid, so we have the Mulk lurk, and we probably will see two Fades come out from Quactus as well. Now,
and this huge res boost early. Just going to see those Fades so quickly into the game as well.
Exactly, guys. Have a look at that res grab. Neither team has actually lost a res node, but they're currently tied for the amount of resource towers they currently hold. So, we are going to see those Fades extremely quickly if they do hold on to these 5 harvesters.
It's a bit of a plot into cargo.
Yeah, a little bit of a pressure team into cargo to draw that skull pack. Hopefully they can use this to get a res node down as Mulk takes him out. But unfortunately, there was no double pressure. There was no double pressure anywhere. So
see Scatter just being baited out and stuff there. See Zups go for this ambush. And he gets scattered there. Oh, and then the Zups get taken by the mine, so. I prod into C12 earlier, seeing that res up is not a good sign for the Marines. They would have seen that, knowing that there was a cargo spawn. Now they're on 5 RTs, so the Marines would know that they're in quite a bad spot right now.
Jekt and MF moving through the topographical corridor through into East Junction as the Lurk trying to hold them back, Mulk trying to delay their push. Natalie against Bonage here in sub.
They're mining up east here, and they've got one mining gates on the way, so I'd say we'd start seeing some phase gates down at east by the look of it. And they better hurry this up because they're going to have fades very quickly, so they want to get some kind of a phase gate map dominance here before those fades do come out.
Now, Jacked and MF hanging around East Junction. It looks like they're going to go for that phase gate. And the phase gate with the arcs in East Junction, I'd be interested to see if they do go arcs and arc nanogrid. It's a very, very popular move from a lot of teams right now as an alternative to pushing in
See
straight.
that drifter just sort of trolling them with that gate puff there.
As Molt trying to spike them down from the corridor in nanogrid.
Also got the gate down in sub, so they'll be looking to move that one as close as they can go through this game as well. So gate positioning right now, not too bad for Marines. They've set themselves up to have some map control now, but the fades are now out, so...
And they're still on 5 Harvesters. Quactus is doing a very good job at holding their Harvesters right now, but Ascension really aren't pushing anything either. So... I mean, I don't really know. Ascension have only lost 2 res nodes as well. Quactus only have taken out 2. And here come the fades as well, which will actually impact their res binding ability. But that East Junction fade, all the Marines on that phase gate will get taken out, and it looks like they have recycled it immediately. And the Robotics Factory, so no arcing nanogrid for Ascension. That gets cleaned up pretty quickly. Scatter and Intrigue moving up into system waypointing with Bonage.
The alien's already ready to meet them there, so... they're all over them. Just aliens winning all of these engagements.
And they're finding it very easy right now to react to these pushes as well, because there's just no split pressure. There's no people moving into C12 to draw some aliens and then moving into cargo, for instance. It's all just single file pressure.
That's it, and they are going. Well, they've sort of poked down into cargo a couple of times, but there's no point doing it if there's nothing happening on the other side of the map.
And it looks like they're going to go for that system waypointing phase gate. Good decision here from the Ascension side. Quactus trying to respond to this. They've got the 2 fades and the lurk here. We'll go into system waypointing. They take out Bonage.
And the packet again comes in and cleans up. Do still have that sub gate, so they can reinforce that.
And it looks like they will phase through into sub once they all respawn. They're going to stack up on that phase gate, waiting for people to respawn. But Ascension just kind of letting Quactus... the more they let these Harvesters go, the more it snowballs. So...
and aliens really haven't needed to extend any further than what they've got here. They can just sit on this,
get
sort of turtle up,
and then
get
crush
those
the
Onos
final
and Wicks,
phase gate.
and
Exactly.
that's it.
Now Natalie pressuring topographical. MF will be there to stop that from getting hit. They do have the phase gate back up in system waypointing, and the Robo Factory is out, so they might just arc nanogrid from West Junction. But I think it's too late, to be honest, to arc nanogrid. The damage has already been done. They've had 5 Harvesters for over 5 minutes now, so...
That's right.
The Onos will be out on the field extremely soon. Look at this, Natalie on 57 res.
So unless they can get some fake kills soon, I think that Onos will seal the deal for Quactus.
Jack's moving into topographical, might get ambushed by Quactus here. He does get a good couple of shots on Quactus. As Natalie biting down the extractor, and Quactus trying to protect him. As Jack will get taken down by Natalie.
Fade's doing a really good job on the right side of the map to stop any advance by those Solar Marines, trying to clear out that right side.
Singular arc into West Junction. Doesn't look like another arc is researching, so just one arc to try and weaken Nano's defense.
That's a really safe spot to put them, especially when you're holding system. You can just let them do their own thing and block all you like through Y junction and systems, so.
Yeah, so I'm really not sure, but these two teams are very, very, very passive right now. I mean, Quactus can afford to be passive. They have 5 nodes on the field right now and have had for 5 minutes. But Ascension really can't afford it. And here comes the Onos right now into system waypointing, which is exactly what Ascension have to be careful of. And there goes the beacon, but they're going to beacon back 1 Marine, get 2 Marines out of the IP. The phase gate has been recycled. There's a phase gate in sub that they're going to phase through into. However, the Onos is here. They only have weapons 1 and armor 1, guys, remember.
So yes, those early engagements have really weakened their upgrades, and they're now in quite a tough spot versus Onos.
And the Gorge does go down. Noxu in system waypointing, trying to spit down. No, actually, they have Bile Bomb, trying to bile the power down in system waypointing, so they do get the phase gate back up. Zups the Fade is on this arc in West Junction, or the Obs.
Onos upgrade nearly done. They also have Skulk upgrades, so they really can afford to do what they want at this point.
Now we might see a little bit of a turnaround for Ascension if they do take Nanogrid, because once everyone's teched up in the late game, anything can really happen, but in the early game, Quactus doing a fantastic job, and unfortunately,
just giving them the aliens 3
Ascension
kills,
just
chasing down there.
Running into the Onos. Onos easily just taking him down. Here comes the other beacon. They're not going to phase through the
the
system.
gate is dead though.
Yeah, exactly, but then looks like they're going to phase through to
Cycle straight
sub.
away. See, Cat Pack's nearly done, so if they can get something done with those, get some life bomb kills. This looks like a dead Onos. And Onos
there
is
goes
down.
the Onos dies. Where did he go down? He went down over
And
here.
a Fade down.
And a Fade. My goodness.
This is
so
what they need to get back into this. If they can keep this up.
Ascension does take down an Onos and a Fade. Fantastic job. Maybe Quactus got a little
There
bit
is a
too
small
greedy
window
there.
to get something done here now that they have taken out Nano. But they still have a bit of catching up to do on those upgrades, that's for sure.
Almost takes out, in cases there, he's gone Fade.
So we're getting this gate up in Nanogrid now. And only just seeing the Skulk start to get through to fight that res on the left side, so they have been holding that 4 to 5 res nodes for most of the game, but Alien also sitting between 4-5 for such a long period of time there.
And now they have dropped topographical as well, so Quact is still on 4 nodes, but Ascension right now possibly on 7 nodes. I think that is pretty crazy. No, they're going to be on 6 nodes after this.
6 nodes. Topo has been cleaned by aliens, so it's going to be a tough one to break into, especially you can't afford to send more than, say, 1 Marine over that side of the map at this point in the game.
So now that Ascension are on 5 nodes, I think it will be interesting to see how much they do take up, because 5 nodes you can get the
subgate go down.
Yeah, oh, they did get it down. Okay. So Ascension really in a little bit of trouble here. They need to get that map position back.
Yeah, losing that map control on the left side.
They do have 2 Marines in system waypointing. They'll get that phase gate up. Mulk trying to delay that phase gate a little bit. Kesis comes in, tries to get the swipes in on those 2 Marines.
And Mulk's done such a good job with that lurk. Still sitting on 50 res himself, so even if he does die at this point, he can afford to do whatever he wants.
And Noxu trying to take out the power in subsector. I really think that Ascension need to get in there before the power does go down, but those 2 Marines are on the phase gate. Looks like MF will catch Noxu before the power goes down. Eject and scatter in Y junction. Trying to take out these fades. Oh, this fade. Mulk in the vent trying to spike down those 2 Marines. And here comes Zups into main base to try and poke a little bit, and does retreat.
Benage is not having a good time in topographical, that's for sure.
lot of meds, but you have the fade and the whip. No lighting.
So at this point we do have a bit of a stalemate. Not too much going on, just a bit of like you can see skulks, 3 skulks on the left side there.
Did you know that the power for the Arc Factory in system waypointing was on sub power?
Interesting.
In system waypointing.
Yeah.
Okay. And the P-res situation on Ascension isn't looking too bad right now. They can afford, each one can afford 1 shotgun pretty much.
And it doesn't look like they're going to be taking up the jetpacks or anything anytime soon. They've got those cat packs, so...
Ascension typically don't go jetpacks if they have the cat packs up. We have Mulk and Keezus moving into Nanogrid, trying to harass this phase gate in Nanogrid a little bit. Meanwhile, Zups and Noxu are on the phase gate in system. MF does come and save it.
Need more phasing through than that.
And Bonage the only one in Nanogrid.
Nano is now cleared out. And you got Bait and Lurk on it though, they can still save that one.
And the phase gate could be saved here. Scatter doesn't get there in time. The Mulk retreats through the Nanogrid vent there.
It looks like they're pretty happy to give it up at this point. We've got people running down to cargo. Opportunity to catch this Lurk.
And it looks like they are going to try and pinch this Lurk. Mulk is in the vent. However, MF does get taken out. Was there possible? Oh, and Natalie doing a fantastic job as a skulk on the map right now. And they get cleared before they can get that Nanogrid phase gate up, and the beacon does come off to get those people out of the IPs and into the system waypointing phase gate. They need to weld that phase gate. And look at this, Keys is out of energy, does get taken out in system waypointing. Mulk is here, they do take out the phase gate. Scatter goes down,
so
Jack taking out Jacked and Intric. Oh, and they take out the Lurk as well. Oh my goodness. Whole
and that is a
Quactus
big win there.
team.
They've got to get these gates back up
Oh, the whole Quactus team gets wiped, but Mulk is on 60 res. So he
We're going to see another Onos and Fade. So Nosco is also on 38 res.
And Bonage, the only one here in system waypointing the phase gate, is not up. Scatter coming through from West Junction. And they get on the power. The Skulk dies. Keezus has re-faded. And Natalie on the phase gate. You need to kill those Skulks first, guys, because they do the most damage to structures.
So a chance to get this gate back up.
Definitely no
Skulks all
Quactus
dead.
aliens. Except for Noxu
Another
anywhere,
one
and he
dead,
does
so
get
they're
taken
fine.
out.
They've got that back up.
The system's phase gate is up. MF trying to take out Topographical Harvester.
And we do see Mulk now Onos after that Lurk, yeah, so he probably did just sack that Lurk.
I think this is anyone's game right now. You know, I think they still have the Onos, but do you remember how quick that Onos went down before? And Ascension's
right,
still
now
on
they've got
5 nodes.
You have cat packs and better upgrades now, so it's going to be tough.
And it looks like they did clear MF in Topographical. No, they Jack's going now. Maybe they did clear MF in Topographical. But he didn't get that Harvester down, just cleared the Sys.
They've been doing a good job on that right side, so just persisting, keeping the one down there, clearing out Topo and C12 when they can. They have taken them out a couple of times now.
Yeah. Now we
There's
have
armory blocks in system.
Zups gorging through the vent, and that's a really, really clever thing to do, is kind of just jump in and out of that vent in system waypointing with the Bile Bomb.
Very annoying.
And the phase gate does go out in Nanogrid, so no more reinforcements to Nanogrid, and Intric of the Onos goes down, Mulk dies.
Onos goes so quickly. That's the power of the cat packs.
So they do get the Onos, but the Marines all get cleared from the Fade and the Lurk, so Natalie has gone Lurk. So this is a complete mix-up for all their life forms. Natalie takes a huge meat shot, is stuck in the vent in Nanogrid.
But the phase gate does go
Oh,
down.
and the phase gate goes down. No phase gates on the field for Ascension and not enough res to drop it. If Quactus can respond, they could potentially wipe
Need to
Ascension.
group up here. See Jack there, he's not responding.
And they do,
to
they
this. There he
wipe
comes.
Ascension. The phase gate has been touched, so it is there on the field, and it is not able to be ghosted. Intric gets taken out, Jacked. is the only one left in system. No med packs, and he does go down. The phase gate will get destroyed, so they have no phase gates on the field. Everyone respawning from control. I wouldn't be surprised to see some cap packs on the field now to get them down to system faster.
Yeah, be careful to not get too far apart though. Both being parasited and worse by Zups.
Now Ascension
We'll try to get system back.
Yeah, they're losing a lot of nodes now, though. I mean, nanogrid power is almost down by this whip. It's on 35%. They're on 4 nodes, possibly 2 nodes after this whip gets nanogrid power. And now Quactus wiping Ascension for the second time here in system waypointing. Bonage getting taken out by Mulk. And they're trying to get this phase gate up.
Getting away on next to nothing.
Intric and MF with the power down in system waypointing. Look how dark it is in that room. The Fade comes in, tries to get a couple of swipes on there, and now these Skulks have Enzyme, which is now Storm and Enzyme, and they have Leap, and they have Celerity, so these Skulks are incredibly quick.
Force the high life forms out, so these 4 will get this gate up now. Well, they do have the power to contend with first.
They have lost nanogrid as well, so Quactus will regain nanogrid. They have dropped both the harvesters and nanogrid. But I think that Ascension really needs to make a big play here on one of their hives. But they need to be smart about it. They can't just throw away all their P-res, because they are losing a lot of engagements here in system and nanogrid.
We do see another Onos very soon in Zups, so we do need some Fade kills, otherwise they're not going to be able to stay in this.
Knocks through the Fade. Moving down from West Junction, almost got trapped in. They do have the phase gate up in West Junction. That's a nice makeshift phase gate to try and get system waypointing up a little bit quicker. Here, Kizis, Natalie and Noxu moving into system waypointing, trying to harass that phase gate and those Marines in there. So Ascension, on the recap, they have 1 node right now with 2 T-res.
And Zups is doing such a good job on that left side.
Oh,
and
Noxu!
A Fade down.
Noxu does go down. An alert goes down. Natalie goes down. And this is very difficult for Quactus because these life forms, they don't normally play these life forms. They've had to completely switch their roster up because that's what you have to do when your initial life forms die. So Zups right now is on 63 res. We might see him go Onos.
It's going to be interesting. He's Onos on his own. Only one other Fade is going to be very, very vulnerable, so he's got to be very careful.
I mean, they might be waiting for Mulk to re-lurk. He's on 20 res, and they do not have the lurk upgrade yet, though, so they won't have Umbro.
Looks like, yeah. There's a lurk egg, though, in cargo. And looks like Natalie's going to take that lurk egg now.
Now, Bonage recapping with Noxu there in Skylights, and he will get taken out by Bonage. Scatter, Intric, and MF in system waypointing. And Zups has gone Onos, but he has to be extremely careful here because indeed he is extremely vulnerable, only with this 1 Fade up on the field to help him out. Now Ascension have cap packs, weapons 2, armor 2, and shotguns, so it will be very interesting to see. And we did see how fast that Onos went down at the expense of Ascension getting wiped before in Nanogrid.
And here we go. He's doing a bit of prodding. Not much they can do against that armory wall in system though, so just gonna see a bit of a turtle here.
I love a good turtle. Not really. I don't like a good turtle, but this is still anyone's game, I think. Ascension really haven't made a move on these hives, and Quactus still have, you know, the res flow. They have 6 harvesters, so they will get these high life forms back.
And that picks that gorge off. And stays alive.
Oh, Zups, he's going in. There are no Marines, though. He's going to get past this armory. Are there any Marines going to phase through? 3 of them are dead. Bonage and Jack.
Jack is up protecting west now. They can group up now.
And this Ono is extremely fast. Not sure if he has celerity or not, but he does have the enzyme, which has been combined with Storm for that extra little bit of speed.
And we see the turtle going back up again.
So the armory is going back up in system waypointing. Mulk did take down Skylight's extractor. Meanwhile, Bonage working on the topographical harvester. And the Umbra is up. The lurk upgrade has been completed. We have Natalie has re-lurked. And the whole Quactus side is in here. Noxu vialing the armory. And the whole Ascension team gets wiped. Bonage is the only one left, and he's in topographical. They're gonna get on this phase gate. This could be extremely close. They need to get through this phase gate. MF. They all have rifles, though. They don't have enough P-res to buy those shotguns. Intric running through to system waypointing.
These, it could be it.
Mulk on the phase gate. Noxu biling it. Jekt trying to chip a couple aliens, sorry, from system waypointing. West Junction, rather. They try to armory block in West Junction.
And we've seen Ascension has had these small windows throughout the game to sort of grab onto the game, just needing a couple of life form kills to get into it before they do get enough res to re-go those higher life forms. But we haven't seen them able to capitalize on those windows, and now it's getting to the point with 5 and 6 RTs on the alien side that if they even do kill them at this point, they're still going to be able to just
it's not worth
keep going again.
Exactly, yeah. And like we have Keezus on 39 res, he just refaded, yet now he's on 40 res. He can refade if he dies. It's incredible how much res Quactus are getting right now. An Ascension on 2 extractors. And how many times have we seen them redrop system waypointing? At least 5 or 6 times. That's a lot of res in phase gates. And they're trying to chase that Onos. He is low, but they do get wiped trying to chase after him.
I'd say if they lose this gate here now, they will GG it.
It looks like they will. Bonage and Jekt phase through, but however, it's a really, really small corridor phasing through. You cannot be that maneuverable. The Onos is trying to break through.
Again.
Zups is there. MF and Intric are down underneath. And they recycle. And there's the GG.
It's the GG.
They have lost all their res, 1 extractor, no meds, and there we go. Ascension have GG'd. So Quactus take round 2. Oh my goodness, man. This is a 1-1 going into our next map, Tram.
You can see how close these guys are matched. So it wasn't the best start from Ascension, but that map control and system really gets them back in the game.